What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video tutorial. So basically what I'm gonna do is show you how to set up PPSSPP. Now what you're gonna need is obviously the application. It doesn't matter if it's the free version or the paid version, they are both the same. The only difference between the free version and the paid version of PPSSPP is the paid version has a gold logo and the free version has a blue logo. Other than that, they are completely the same. So, that being said, if you do have the paid version, if you do get the paid version, all you're really doing is just supporting the developers of this emulator. So anyway, yeah, you're gonna need the application, and I recommend that you use a controller to play the games on here. It does have touchscreen support, but it just makes it easier to use a controller. And preferably it would be good if you had a Bluetooth controller. But if you don't have that option, you can also use a OTG cable. They have both micro USB versions and USB-C versions of OTG cables, and I'll put up a image on the screen from Amazon of what one would look like for those who haven't ever used a OTG cable before. But anyway, other than that, you are pretty much good to go. Oh yeah, and you want to make sure your phone is a decent phone. Like older phones, older lower end phones might have issues running a lot of games, but if you have a little bit more powerful phone like a Samsung Galaxy S10 or something like that, then you should have little to no issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my controller just to make things a little bit easier. Okay, so that one's connected. Now you open up the application, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop the video right here and start a completely different section, so it won't look like super small. So hang in there and I'll continue the tutorial. Okay, so the screen should be nice and big, and we're not going to worry about the games right now, because I am actually in the process of downloading a game right now, and actually I think I have one already on my phone if I remember correctly. But anyway, we're gonna worry about the actual controller setup and everything. So what you wanna do is you wanna go to settings, and then we're gonna set up the controls first. So you're gonna go to controls, and if you are using your controller, then you can follow this step. And if you are going to use the touch screen, then you can skip this step completely. So you go to controls, and you want to go to control mapping, and then what you want to do, I'm going through and making sure there's nothing I need to keep marked. And yeah. Alright, so we're gonna clear all, and then all you have to do is sorry, I heard kind of a bang. But what you want to do is start setting up your buttons, like the D-pad. You just tap it and press the corresponding button. So got up, down, left, right, and then for the X, square, triangle, and circle buttons, you just want to use your normal face buttons, like you would if you was playing on the console that the controller originally goes to. And if you want to make sure your analog stick is going to work, you can actually go in here and test it if you want. And the right one will work as well once you pair that up. So all you gotta do is go to test analogs, and then that's how you find out if it works or not. I have had a controller that I was trying to use on here that did not work for whatever the reason. So you might bump into that issue, but hopefully you don't. Then we're gonna go to graphics. There's a lot of settings that you can mess with, but a lot of these are fine the way they are. A lot of these you might want to try and mess with for games like Sonic Rivals. I have not been able to get that game to work very well. I probably got it to work once, and I don't even remember what I did to get that particular game to work. So, yeah. Okay. It varies from game to game, but pretty much. But your safest bet sometimes is to use it on OpenGL, but if you have a pretty decent phone, you can also use Vulkan, which actually I am actually curious to see how it works on Vulkan, so I'm gonna just leave it as is. And then this one you want to change from game to game as well. Sometimes it'll work better on this one, and other times it'll work better on this one. But other than that, other than that, you're pretty much good on that section. And then I will put it on frame skip. It's frame skip 1, because I think it'll speed up your game just a little bit, depending on if you're having issues. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And your resolution. Your resolution you want to change depending on your game as well. 1x and 2x might be the best ones to use. Anything higher, you're gonna need a much more powerful phone. So I'm gonna try mine at 1x, and I think that is all we're gonna do for the settings. And then we can just back out. And that is pretty much it. So I'm going to pause and get the game set up in the folder and everything, and I'll show you how to register the game so it pops up on this screen right here. So I will be right back. Okay, so I got the games ready to go. So what you want to do is you want to go to games, where it says games. You want to hit the little up arrow and then hit it one more time. Now the one with the sequence of numbers, the very first one, is your SD card. So you want to hit that one. Now, if you have enough storage on your internal storage, and you choose to put your games on the actual phone storage itself, then what you would do in that case, hang on. There we go. What you would do on that case is find your folder, your game folder on the screen that you start on. But since we have since what I'm doing is on the SD card, I have to go back twice and then hit the little sequence of numbers. And then go to games, PSP, and there's both of my games. So all you gotta do is tap it and turn my controller on. Okay. And then if we go back to the menu, it'll show up on the recent menu. So to do that with the other game that I have, same process, only this time it should remember where you said the games were, so you don't have to find the games anymore. And so you just click on the next one over, and there you go. and the game works pretty good. I'm not gonna really show that one because it has a lot of copyright music in it. So what I'm going to show instead is Tekken 6. So we're just gonna exit out of this, go to Tekken 6. Oh yeah, here we go, here's practice. Wow. It will land on that.
Get ready for the next match.
Okay. As you can see, works just fine. Oh my gosh, notifications. So yeah, it works perfectly fine. So hopefully you find this tutorial useful, and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell next to it so you'll be notified when I post new content, and comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.